राधे राधे गोविंद गोविंद राधे 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 गोविंद गोविंद राधे.
When the Supreme Personality of Godhead became the son of Nanda Maharaj and Yasoda, they maintained continuous, unstraining devotional love in parental affection.
इसको कहता है कि बाचल रस क्या
Unswerving devotional love in parental affection. इसमें क्या है वो इस प्रतिष्ठित जो कहा गया है
बाचल रस है बाचल रस को ये सर्विंग नहीं कर रहे कृष्ण सर्व करेंगे कृष्ण का प्रेम सर्व करेगा और ये जो है उसको सर्विस नहीं कर रहे कृष्ण को तो बच्चे की तरह प्यार कर रहे हैं भगवान के शरीर नहीं देख रहे हैं उस माधुर्य को प्रकाशित करो जो माता पिता का पुत्र का वात्सल्य होता है.
Here the parents, Nanda Maharaj and Yasoda, they are not to serve Krishna, but the Krishna himself appeared as their son to serve them. Actually, here with the love, as much my mind said that Prabhupada tried to show the hidden things. Vatsalya and Madhurya together. Vatsalya, when as a parents they watch their baby Krishna, and Madhurya is evoking when becoming ordinary parents, they started kissing and talking with Krishna. This is very beautiful thing over here. It's a message for all the devotees here in this verse. The more thing is coming, and in their association, all the other inhabitants of Vrindavan, the Gopas and Gopis, develop the culture of Krishna Bhakti. Actually, as much I can understand, Prabhupada want to say in this verse, through this translation, it is coming in my mind that with the love of Nanda Maharaj and Yasoda, it became a kind of contamination for all the inhabitants of Vrindavan. This contamination, loving contamination, that is helping to produce Madhurya. And the word here came, develop the culture of Krishna Bhakti. As Gurudev many times said that Krishna, who is Krishna? Raso ve sa. Krishna Bhakti means rasa, Prema. If there is no rasa and no Prema, then no Krishna. That's why here the role of hidden potency of Sri Krishna is required, that we call Ahladane Shakti. So in the absence of Ahladane Shakti, it is not possible that Krishna alone will success to produce rasa. Definitely, or we can say in other words, actually, alone Krishna is not full of rasa. There is emptiness.
Then in Narayan,
Then his mood is totally different in opulence like Narayan. Vishnu Bhakti, Chaturbhuj Sarup, sleeping in Shiv Shagar, that's it, Vaikuntha. Yeah, exactly. Gurudev is saying this. That this is the difference between Yasoda and Devaki Nandan. As much I can understand that Rasovesa became after the ultimate source of rasa joined to Sri Krishna. In the absence of this rasa, I think he used to call by this name after joining this rasa. He was a simple cowherd boy actually, not knowing. Whole day was wandering here and there with dryness. When the ocean of rasa, the one drop of ocean of rasa just sprinkled came somehow to him. Then Brahma, even Brahma, the Shastra saying him Brahma here. Then the transformation of Brahma started. It was dry, empty, same dry like desert. So when Aladni Sakti joins Sri Krishna, then the developing of this culture of Rasa Bhakti, we can say Prema Bhakti or the Krishna Bhakti starts. Alone, water is there and water has no color and no taste. But the little sugar adding little different flavor that makes the water completely turn into juice. Then it becomes juice. And we don't say that simply water. Then it becomes rasa. Here in purport, Prabhupada is saying, although when the Supreme Personality of Godhead stole the butter, curd and milk of the neighboring Gopas and Gopis, this teasing superficially seemed troublesome. In fact, it was an exchange of affection in the ecstasy of devotional service. Actually, butter melts with little heat. So here Prabhupada is trying to say to make our heart also like butter. And this is possible with our continuous association with same kind of hearted people. The more the Gopas and Gopis exchange feeling with the Lord.
No, you don't go. You India.
Here again the one word came, exchange feeling. So many times Gurudev is saying, if you don't have feeling, you are not able to understand. The same thing in Braja, these Brajavasis, Gopas and Gopis are doing here. It seems like that he's stealing. Yeah, but he's stealing the heart kind of butter. The more their devotional service increase. More feelings are there. This is the meaning to develop your feelings. If we are not able to develop our feelings deeply, then this exchange is not possible. He also liked the same association. God is saying that I like same association. But first you prove that you are in same kind of association with the same kind of feeling. Then I will steal yours butter also. Sometimes we may superficially see that a devotee is in difficulty because of being engaged in devotional service. But the fact is different. When a devotee suffers for Krishna,
Yeah.
that suffering is transcendental enjoyment. So we don't need to become worried for small things in our life. It is very clear, Prabhupada is saying that for devotee, it seems like that, but it is not like that. Why? Really, a devotee is always in ecstasy with his purity. From outside, definitely, it seems for those who are not devotees, non-devotees, how this person is doing a lot, but he is suffering. It's not kind of suffering that a non-devotee is watching. Here Prabhupada gave name to this, the transcendental enjoyment that is highest. Unless one becomes a devotee, this cannot be understood. When Krishna exhibited his childhood pastimes, not only did Nanda Maharaj and Yasoda increase their devotional affection, but those in their association also increased a devotional service. It is very clear here, if someone wants to increase the feeling, has to be associated with the people of the same kind of feeling. It's not through the Nanda Maharaj and Mother Yasoda. This message also coming to us, that how association plays a very important role in our spiritual life. In other words, persons who follow the activities of Vrindavan will also develop devotional service in the highest perfection. Here one word is there, activities of Vrindavan. Krishna Brahmanadesam Satyam Kartu Bhaje Saharamo Usans Chakre Tesham Pritim Salilaya. Thus, the Supreme Personality, Krishna, along with Balaram, lived in Brajabhumi, Vrindavan, just to substantiate the benediction of Brahma. By exhibiting different pastimes in his childhood, he increased the transcendental pleasure of Nanda and the other inhabitants of Vrindavan. This word in purport came, activities of Vrindavan. What does it mean? The one word came here.
Vrindavan, with everyone, with the friends, with the mother,
To develop devotional service.
Activities of Vrindavan is a loving exchange. Mahatma Krishna. He left his Narayan position to become like a government. This is his activity. He wants to make happy to everyone in Vrindavan because they love him unconditionally. There's no condition in that. Mother love is, father love is also unconditional.
So this is the developed devotional service in the highest perfection.
No, repeat that. I say no.
So all these activities, I asked the question that the word one came, activities of Vrindavan. So the activities of Vrindavan are that how the relation is connected and how much nectar is there in this type of all these relationship, motherly, friendly, fatherly, as a lover, as a young boy, considering a young boy, all these kind of relation. This is the meaning of activities of Vrindavan. In Vrindavan also these things are happening. The mood of Vrindavan is very much connected with relations. So all relations easily, the development of all kind of relations are very easy here in Vrindavan. So being in this kind of relation mood, trying to develop our feelings more and more, using this in our devotional servings to achieve this highest perfection, to become a good devotee. Thus the Supreme Personality, Krishna, along with Balarama, lived in Brajabhumi, Vrindavan, just to substantiate the benediction of Brahma by exhibiting different pastimes in his childhood. He increased the transcendental pleasure of Nanda and the other inhabitants of Vrindavan. So the meaning of Sri Krishna to be here to develop and to just to give the pleasure. When our mood is full of this loving feeling, then it is possible that we can give someone pleasure. And the original nature of humankind, that his behavior should be pleaseful for others. This is the message for us, that our behavior should be full of feelings about others also. Our behavior should be with full of affection with others, not only with our family members. In Vrindavan, if we are living in Vrindavan, or we are living anywhere as a devotee, this becomes our duty to please others. That's why in one poetry it is said, Vaishnav Jan to tene kahiye, je peer parai jane. Who can understand the feeling, who can share the pain of others, who can always ready to make someone pains less and less. This is the nature of humankind as a Vaishnava. So Krishna is giving one message here, that if I can do, my people with whom I am connected, related, who they consider as their relative, with loving affection, it should be their duty to give pleasure to others. At the same level, they are enjoying the different pleasure. This is the end of chapter 8. Now, chapter 9 is going to start. Before the verses, Prabhupada quoted something over here. While Mother Yasoda was allowing Krishna to drink her breast milk, she was forced to stop because she saw the milk pan boiling over on the oven. The maid servants being engaged in other business.
अभी ठीक हो जाओगे फिर रूम में जाओगे, रूम में जाओगे
She stopped allowing Krishna
सब ठीक
to drink from her breast
है ना,
and immediately attended
राधा मोहन दर्शन करोगे
to the overflowing milk pan. Krishna became very angry because of his mother's behavior and devised a means of breaking the pots of yogurt. Because he created this disturbance, Mother Yasoda decided to bind him. These incidents are described in this chapter. One day, the maid servants, being engaged in other work, Mother Yasoda was churning the yogurt into butter herself. And in the meantime, Krishna came and requested her to allow him to suck her breast milk. Of course, Mother Yasoda immediately allowed him to do so. But then she saw that the hot milk on the oven was boiling over, and therefore she immediately stopped allowing Krishna to drink the milk of her breast and went to stop the milk on the oven from overflowing. So the message is there in this. एकदा गृहदासीषु यशोदानंद गेहिनी सर्वांतर नियुक्तासु निर्ममंत स्वनदी ज्ञानी यानी हि गीतानि तद्भाल चरितानि च दतिल निर्मंथने काले स्मरन्ति तान्यागता स्मरन्ति तान्ये गायतः. Sri Sukha Uvacha. Sukadeva Goswami is saying, one day when Mother Yasoda saw that all the maid servants were engaged in other household affairs, she personally began to churn the yogurt. While churning, she remembered the childish activities of Krishna, and in her own way, she composed songs and enjoyed singing to herself about all those activities. Purport. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, quoting from the Vaishnava Tosani of Srila Sacinandan Goswami, says that the incident of Krishna's breaking the pot of yogurt and being bound by Mother Yasoda took place on the Deepavali, the day of Deepamalika. Even today in India, this festival is generally celebrated very gorgeously in the month of Kartik by fireworks and lights. It is to be understood that among all the cows of Nanda Maharaj, several of Mother Yashoda's cows ate only grasses so flavorful that the grasses would automatically flavor the milk. Mother Yasoda wanted to collect the milk from these cows, make it into yogurt, and turn it into butter personally. Since she thought that this child Krishna was going to the houses of neighborhood Gopas and Gopis to steal butter because he did not like the milk,
नहीं आता
बाबा अभी खाना खा रहे?
ये बहुत
and yogurt
हाँ, ले आओ।
ordinarily prepared.
सुनो मंदिर का भी ले आओ।
While churning the butter,
ए,
Mother Yasoda was singing about the childhood activities of Krishna. It was formerly a custom that if one wanted to remember something constantly, he would transform it into the poetry or have this done by a professional poet. It appears that Mother Yasoda did not want to forget Krishna's activities at any time. Therefore, she poeticized all of the Krishna's childhood activities, such as the killing of Putana, Aghasura, Sakatasura, and Trinavrata. And while churning the butter, she sang about these activities in poetical form. This should be the practice of persons eager to remain Krishna conscious 24 hours a day. This incident shows how Krishna conscious Mother Yasoda was. To stay in Krishna consciousness, we should follow such persons.
that is Raganuga Bhakti. When we follow the devotee of close to Krishna, that's the Raganuga. They are Ragatmika, and we follow them is Raganuga.
So Buddha is saying that these Mother Yasodas and all these Brajvasi Gop and Gopis and Gopas,
They are
they are in Ragatmika Bhakti. They are with full of this Raga Bhakti. So these all activities, Mother Yasoda was also trying to tie Krishna, and then only the two fingers, the rope was short.
Why? Because greed and love.
And then other incident happened that Mother Yasoda wanted to tie Krishna with a rope. And all the time, even she was adjoining the another rope.
She
Then-
think that she will bind it.
She was thinking that she can do it. And there are only two things, two fingers short all the time. Greed and
Love.
love. So two things were missing. Develop this feeling in the spiritual world. We also need very important greed and love.
That's the Raganuga.
This is the real meaning of Raganuga Bhakti. Greed and love together. If we have, we are definitely following the path of Mother Yasoda and Nand Maharaj, Gop and Gopis.
Your father make is for Krishna consciousness. He wants to teach Raganuga Bhakti, not Bhakti. This is the truth. Yeah, very clear. He wants to teach Raganuga Bhakti.
Yeah.
Yeah. Achha.
And also saying about personal effort. We try to do things with our power, with our energy. That is not actually possible.
He needs a parampara.
हमारे पास तो कोई जगह नहीं है भैया
Parampara also. No.
कैसे चल रहा है कैसे सोचिए आप ही समझिए राजा भी आए हैं राजा भी हैं हाँ, हाँ, एक बताते हैं हम लोग कहानी, जो ये सब जो है ना पास टाइम, इसके लिए डोंगरे जी का किताब हो तो ले लो, उसको पढ़ना पड़ेगा पहले और उसको अपने रस में डालना होगा, तभी उसको रस आएगा। उसको और इसको पहले पढ़ लो, फिर पढ़ो एक एक प्रश्न है, कैसे कैसे सखाओ, कुछ बढ़ा लो, तब होगा। रस नहीं होगा तो भीड़ नहीं लगेगा। और खाली संस्कृत पढ़ोगे तो समझ में नहीं करेगा तो क्या मतलब है। उसको तो उसके मुताबिक लाना पड़ेगा ना, जो वो समझे। अब संस्कृत का उसको लेने देने नहीं, तो उसको सुन के भी तो उसको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा, टाइम बेकार बर्बाद होगा। उसको तो ऐसा चीज बोलना होगा जो रस की बात है। अब जैसे ये सब जितने हैं पांच है, पूछना बंद हुआ, पूछना क्या थी, उसके बारे में डोगरे जी किताब में लिखा हुआ। अगर तुम्हारे पास हो देखो, नीचे बेसमेंट में होना चाहिए डोगरे जी। हाँ, डोगरे जी, उसमें दोनों चीज डालना पड़ेगा। जो वहाँ वो जो है ना, विदेशियों के लिए लिखा है उन्होंने, उनको दो अंदर का रहस्य देना पड़ेगा। क्या भाई गलती क्या है?
संहिता में भी है, संहिता में भी है।
तो तुम ऐसे से कर रहे हो, नहीं कह रहे हो, तुम ऐसे से की बिना उसके तो रस नहीं आवेगा। रस नहीं आवेगा तो उसमें हर चीज का जो भी पढ़ो, अगर तुम प्रिपेयर नहीं करोगे तो रस नहीं देखो।
स्टोरी टाइप गर्भ
संहिता में उतना क्लियर, वो डोगरे की जो कथावाचक लोग होते हैं वो सब निकाल देते हैं शॉर्ट में, कैसे कैसे कन्विंस करने के, तो वो चीज करना चाहिए।
कथावाचक स्टाइल में
तो क्या कथा कह रहे हो, रस नहीं आवेगा तो सुनेगा। जितना तुम क्वांटिटी बढ़ाओ तभी तो तुम्हारा रस उसको कम पहुंचा। 3 का 4 आदमी सुन रहा तो रस तो नहीं बढ़ रहा। देखो उद्धव करता है तो 50 आदमी आ जाते हैं, वो तैयारी करके करता है।
How you make different, but Raganuga and Rupanuga?
Raganuga is Ragatmika. Ragatmika, the Brajvasis are Ragatmika. Mother Yasoda, the friends, all they are Ragatmika. And we follow, Anuga means following. That to follow is Raganuga. This is one thing. And Rupanuga is the gift of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If you want to see Mahaprabhu, then you have to be Rupanuga. And to see Rupanuga, Unnatu Jal Rasa, it means that you have to follow Rupa Manjari and Rati Manjari. Then you can understand that. So you have to come in Manjari Bhav to understand that what is the Bhav Lasvati. We are not interested with Krishna, we are only interested with Radhika. ISKCON Prabhupada cannot say this because they are Krishna devotee. He want to make first Krishna devotee, then Radha devotee. So he prepared for Krishna devotion. When the Krishna is fixed, then Radharani is coming. Because Radha is the energy of Krishna. Radha is the energy of Krishna. Krishna cannot understand without his energy himself.
First Radha and then Rupa. First Radhanuga, then Rupanuga.
Radhanuga. When we are following Radharani one pointed, then we can go to Rupanuga. Rupanuga means Rupa Goswami follow. And Rupa Manjari how follow? That is Bhav Lasvati. No Sakhi Bhav, no Go Manjari. They don't accept it. They are practicing only for Radhika, not even Krishna. So what you will do about Krishna, it was all after you were realized. At that time you don't know.
Which stop?
This here.
Next to here.
To destroy here. It's forward finish.
Okay, nice.
Shortly, Prabhupada said everything, but there was no detailed time. Could not ready for listening also to that from Prabhupada. Bring the prasadam, and this.